I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit! Nasty cracks. Don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it. Just enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's sort of figured it out. What the fuck? Why does every single game I play glitch the fuck out? Right, game, if you could bring the star down to me, that'd be amazing. I hate this game. Fuck you, Mario Party! What the hell? That's so annoying! Oh, it's not fair! I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit! Nasty cracks. Don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it. Just enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's sort of figured it out. What the fuck? Why does every single game I play glitch the fuck out? Right, game, if you could bring the star down to me, that'd be amazing. I hate this game. Fuck you, Mario Party! What the hell? That's so annoying! Oh, that's not fair! I'm just gonna save. I'm just saving because I'm genuinely curious about this now. Now that I've seen a child get struck by lightning, I want to see if the kids can actually be killed. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Bitch, fuck you! Enjoyment of this game has become really disillusioned because microtransaction bullshit! Nasty cracks. Don't don't think it's gonna be calling back anyway with spirits like that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Too bad, really. Too bad. Sucks to suck. Guess she's dead. Yeah, well, never really liked it. Just enjoying the old Dark Souls. Just grinding. For those who've only just joined the stream, fuck me. Yeah. Hello everybody. Hello. How's it going? Hello Magic. How's it going, my friend? How are you? How is it going? Yes. So today we begin it. We start the Shadowbringers stuff. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking tired today. It has been a long day. I was up late D&D. But yay! So, also, quick little thing before we get started. I might do some more streams later at the weekend. Basically do Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. Because there's not going to be any streams next week. I know, big fucking shock. But basically I've got family shit going on next week. So, whoa. It's that time of year, unfortunately. But aside from that, this should be the last week that will be affected of this month. It's the last week of the month, I know, but and then there will be a week next month towards the end where well, I certainly won't be streaming 2 of the days that week because that is my girlfriend's anniversary. So, no streams that week. But then, barring any unforeseen circumstances, we should be all good for between that week and Christmas. There shouldn't be any other complications to the streams. Again, barring any unforeseen circumstances that I don't know about. Which hopefully won't be the case. Hopefully. Also, I have just seen that there was a Nintendo Direct as well. That's what I've been doing while I've been having my post-work cookie. There's Nintendo Direct, which I think might have just finished. Possibly, I don't know. I haven't watched the actual full Direct. I've basically seen, you know, the posts of the various trailers. I've watched a couple of the trailers of the stuff that I'm interested in. There's some stuff that I am interested in that I haven't watched trailers of. Simply because I was like, I don't have time to watch that. I need to do stream. So, yeah. So we're going to chat about that while we wait for these 30 people in the queue in front of us to get the fuck out of our way so we can get on with the stream. The trailers that I've watched. I watched the trailer for the Marvel vs. Capcom Classic Collection thing, which... Yay! Yay! That's what I wanted when they announced the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I'm just there like, cool. I don't really care about Street Fighter. I own it. I own all the Street Fighter games now because of the Humble Bundle that they did. Well, I own most of the Street Fighter games. I think I'm missing like a couple versions of Street Fighter 2. What version of Street Fighter 2 on in that the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection? Because I know they put some in the Fighting Classics collection. That does look interesting to me, though, that collection. I don't own that collection, but it does look interesting, solely because it has Darkstalkers. And I do like me some Darkstalkers. Alright, let's turn the game volume down a little, and turn it down in my headphones a bit, because, my god, that's fucking deafening after D&D last night. But yeah, so Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Collection. Although Capcom, that's for you. That is for you to respond, because you know what you fucking did, Capcom, with that trailer, saying that you were gonna, like, having a big thing appear on the screen. To be honest, I am quite tempted to forego the Final Fantasy 14 stream and just do a react stream to that, to the direct. It's kind of tempted. Is there anything downloaded on my Steam? Nope. My Steam downloads are paused. I don't know, maybe it's just internet problems. But yeah. Flashes up on the screen saying, oh, in addition to all like the Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel superhero fighting games stuff, there's also the return of the classic beat 'em up, and my brain, and I'm sure a lot of other people's brains, went X-Men, because what other Marvel beat 'em up exists? Did Capcom do the X-Men Arcade Collection? I think they did. I think they did the X-Men Arcade machine. Possibly. Maybe that's why. Maybe that wasn't Capcom. Maybe it was Sega. I don't know. I can't be asked to look it up. It's not like I could just Google it. Yeah. I was like... So I'm just there like, oh, X-Men! Yay! Put the X-Men Arcade game on modern consoles and Switch and PC. Fuck yeah! And it flashes up. The Punisher. I'm like, that was a fucking Punisher beat 'em up? How the fuck did that come out? Apparently it's really rare. I was like, that's why I've never heard of it. I mean, I'm not surprised it exists, because, you know, mid-90s there was a beat 'em up for every single Marvel character that was popular enough. As I gotta say, I know there are plenty of Marvel characters who didn't get a beat 'em up, but you know, if they were popular enough, they did. Like, there was the X-Men ones, there was the Avengers one. I played the Avengers one. I remember playing the Avengers one at Caravan Park when I was a kid. That was actually quite good. From what I remember, anyway. It was there's loads of Spider-Man ones. I know that. They could actually probably do a classic collection of just Marvel beat 'em ups. If Marvel wanted to just put something out where it's like, yeah, this will make money. Fuck it. Just put out all the collection of all the classic Marvel beat 'em ups. There's enough of them. Right, where am I going to start Shadowbringers? I'm guessing Mordona? It is Mordona. Let's go. Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that we getting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Steam now. The rest of the stuff in that collection is a bonus. Like, they could just put Marvel vs. Capcom 2 just on modern hardware. As like, yep, here you go. It's like, yep, I'll have that. Thank you. That's what they did with the PS3 version. I bought it then. I'll buy it again. Fucking love that game. I'm shit at it. Like most Capcom fighting games, I'm not very good at it. but I like it all the same. I don't know what's going on with the server. I'm guessing it's the server, not my actual internet. It could very well be my actual internet. I don't know, maybe my internet's having a shitty day. Who knows? Doesn't look like it. The stream looks fine. Maybe it is just this. Maybe it is just the game server. I don't know. But yeah, the other trailer that I watched was the Ace Attorney Investigations collection. Yay! Ace Attorney is on the list for stuff to be streamed in the future. It's down there in the list. I don't know when it'll be. It'll be, well, I might start the original trilogy later this year. Now that they've announced that, maybe. I don't know. Ow. Depends how long Final Fantasy VII Baldur's Gate 3 take. I need to decide what to replace Baldur's Gate 3 with, actually, when we finish that, because that must be nearly done. I don't know. So, as blind a playthrough as I can make it at this point. So, I don't know how much is left of Baldur's Gate 3. Final Fantasy 7, I know how much is left of that. Final Fantasy 7, I don't see lasting... I reckon by, like, end of September. Probably. Like, end of September, middle of October, will be on Final Fantasy 8. I reckon. Do you remember when I said I was going to take a break from Final Fantasy 14 at the end of Stormblood? Because I do. That's not happening. The opening movie for Shadowbringers convinced me otherwise. But yeah, Ace Attorney, I might do. If not later this year, most likely next year. But I'm not going to do the whole series in one go. It'll be the same as I'm doing with the Final Fantasy games, where it's do one trilogy, take a break, do another trilogy, take a break. Essentially do one collection, then take a break, then do the other, then do the next collection, then take a break. But those are not blind playthroughs, except for 2 of them. No, 4 of them, because I never played Ace Attorney Chronicles. So I never played Ace Attorney Investigations 2, because they never got released outside of Japan. And that might actually be it. Actually. This is one that's in the Apollo Justice trilogy that I never played. Yeah, I don't think... I think Ace Attorney 6 might be one where I started it but never, like, finished it. Because I think other stuff came out. I think that's right. I only remember playing 2 Apollo Justice games. So I played Apollo Justice. That was actually my first Ace Attorney game I played. And then I played the second one, the one that was on the 3DS. No, I played both of them. Yeah, because there was one that got an actual physical release on the 3DS, and there was one that, and then the 6th one was only digital. And it was the one of 2 games that I bought digitally on the 3DS. That wasn't a virtual console game. Hey, Tataru! Good news, Black Skull. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. I'm guessing it's a case of if you haven't done the Crystal Tower Alliance raids at this point is like, go fucking do them. A path I doubt we'd ever have found where the ironworks and the suns not added. Who are the suns? I don't know. Not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Then we better go give them a hand. Let's go. My thoughts exactly. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. Absolutely not, Tataru. Let's fucking go. There's a boat in North Silver Tier waiting to ferry people to the site. Let's be on our way. Oh yeah, let's go. God fucking damn, alright. Damn. Someone let Matsu at the guitar. Isn't Nobara still working on the soundtracks at this point? I know he wasn't really involved in Endwalker, unless Endwalker was the last one that he's worked on. I don't know. I don't know. Let me have a look while it loads up more donor. Nobara. I care not for your spelling. I've spelled that terribly. Hang on. FF14 Shadowbringers soundtrack. Oh, you have a look. The Final Fantasy Wiki. It was... Nope, Nobuo Uematsu did work on this one. Yeah, he didn't do Endwalker. Yeah, so this is the last one that he works on. Until Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was the last one he did. Soundtrack wise, I think. Did Remake come out before or after Endwalker? It would have been around the same time, actually. No, Remake was out. Remake was out before Endwalker. Yeah. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake was the last thing that Nobuo Uematsu worked on for Final Fantasy. But now, outside of the Pixel remaster, like he did some work on the Pixel remaster. I know that. Let's go. Oh, we're going to the Keeper of the Lake. We're gonna go see Midgard's Zone. Hey, buddy. And to the survey site set. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by a boat. Aye. Ooh. That is music from Final Fantasy III. I recognize that. I recognize that music. That's Final Fantasy III music, isn't it? Yes. Sorry, Lamb's taking care of some urgent business. Back in an hour to watch more stream. Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem at all. No problem at all. You do what you gotta do, buddy. Hello. What else got announced at the Nintendo Direct? I know Metroid has been has an actual name now. Metroid Prime 4. Whatever the fuck it is. I know that got a trailer. So you know. They got confirmation that that's not dead. That's another series I should really get properly into. I've only played a little bit of Metroid. I played Super Metroid. I played a little bit of Metroid 1 and Super Metroid, and like a tiny bit of Metroid Prime 1. Way back in the day.
Look how many people there are.
Oh, sorry, Tataru. I didn't mean to talk over you. Please don't murder me. As is your want, and probably well within your capabilities.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Is that a new voice actor for Biggs? Also, I kind of recognise that voice. Hang on. Hang on. I recognise that voice. FF14 Biggs. Who are you voiced by, Biggs? Anthony Byrne. What do I recognise you from? Because I recognise your voice. If this is who I think it is. Hang on. What do I recognize you from? Mr. Anthony Byrne. And the name rings a bell. He's done a lot of soap stuff. Oh, that's what I recognize him from. He's Foltest in The Witcher. Yeah, he's Foltest in The Witcher, and he does a bunch of voices in Fable. That's what I recognize you from. Oh, he was in Midsummer Murders. Oh, he was in The Bill. Oh, of course, he's a British actor. Of course he was in The Bill. If you're a British actor in the early to mid 2000s, guess what? You had at least one appearance in The Bill. Just the way it was back then.
Biggs, Wedge.
Ah.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions.
Just to confirm, Tataru and Wedge. Because it felt like there was a bit of a thing going on there back in the Realm Reborn days. I choose to believe there is.
Jesse called it the chief for some other business.
Behind the scenes.
So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Alright, that's not quite the voice I was expecting to come out of you, Wedge, but okie dokie.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
That's definitely not the voice he had back in the report.
I'm not seeing anything out here.
Oh, no potatoes. Oh, no potatoes at all. No, no potatoes. We can't find any potatoes. Or Guinness for that matter. Gotta find it. Oh, yes.
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Oh no. It's never a good sign when the main character wanders off on his own. Oh, crystal. What have we found?
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
What the fuck am I the fucking warrior of light? Fucking bow to me. I should be warning you lot that is danger close. Jesus.
What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Oh no.
Now I have you. You are right.
What's happening?
Oh, for God's sake, what now?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice.
I don't trust this
Expanse.
weird voice.
Contract. Eon become instant.
I don't want to.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Well, this is supposed to happen.
Oh, that was easy.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Okay. I will do my best. Ooh. Sparkly. I am already a fan of the music. I am already a massive fan of this soundtrack. Oh.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
We did everything right.
Oh, it's the Warrior of
Everything that was
Darkness.
asked of us, and still it came to this.
I wonder if the Warrior of Darkness is going to be important in the game in an expansion called Shadowbringers that specifically mentions the Warrior of Darkness in its trailer. It's like, become the Warrior of Darkness. It's like, I wonder if the Warrior of Darkness is going to be important. Hello.
Time has not yet come.
Who are you? Oracle of Light. That's Minfilia, isn't it? I thought Minfilia was the Oracle of Light. No, she's Heidelin, isn't she? Yeah, she's being used as essentially a vessel for Heidelin, I guess. Hello? Who are these? Warrior of Darkness, I'm guessing. That looks like the Warrior of Darkness to me. That looks like his outfit. And he is a warrior, which the Warrior of Darkness is. Oh. Yeah, that's the Warrior of Darkness. I recognize the hair. Hey, buddy. How's it crack-a-lackin'? Oh, pretty.
From endless
Oh.
dreams I awake.
Hello?
Something vague.
me to action once more.
Hello? Who's that? Oh!
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
Weren't you on the... I can't tell if it's supposed to be the same character or if it's just like a reused face, because it being an MMO, they have about 5 faces for different races, when the characters aren't like main characters. Is he supposed to be? Because I remember at the beginning of the game, like the very start of it, where we were on the wagon going into Gridania, or well, I started city-state. For us, it was Gridania. There was us, Alize, and Alphanode, and an old dude. I don't think he's shown up ever since. Is this him? What do you mean this time of night, though? It looks like him. It's a similar sort of outfit.
The oldest joke in the book. My granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time.
Oh yeah. Oh. Potatoes. And all that.
And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, yet he'd reply.
Hey.
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
Are we in the realm of darkness or something? Like, is this supposed to be the realm of darkness? But there's...
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
But, yeah, there's too much light.
Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
What the fuck are you talking about, old man? No, give. I want to try your wine.
Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby.
You got it. Attuned to their old Aephorite, Chris.
Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. It's the biggest settlement for malms around.
Okay.
Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Crystarium. That's a Final Fantasy 13 thing, isn't it? Oh, hello. We have a bit of a choir going.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Ooh. Okay. Oh no, I can't even summon my mount here. I can, however, just teleport. Why can't I summon my mount? Alright. Guess we're just walking then. Across this empty field. How big is the map? Oh, it's pretty big actually. Ooh. Hello?
Halt!
Oh, hello. Hi.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
Okay.
This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Alright.
From where do you hail?
Eosia. Oh, Gridania.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the realm of darkness.
Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
Alright, I am from over there. Somewhere. I don't know what the name of the town is, but I'm from over there somewhere. Oh. Oh, we gotta show off both the Briera race and the dancer class. That's a thought. We never actually met a new dancer character during the post Stormblood stuff.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
Hey. What that? Oh no! The old dude. I only left him like 2 minutes ago. What the fuck happened?
Everything all right, Captain?
Who this? Oh, it's you.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
Hello, weird person who's been talking in my head.
Like or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
Hi.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known.
Oh, have you got all the signs with you? Okay.
Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city.
Cool! I'ma buy some shit.
Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome.
You're not
May
forgiven.
the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Hello.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Okay. Not suspicious at all, but alright.
Right then. Before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
The fuck is up with your arm? You got grayscale or something? Or are you part crystal?
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Okay. Doesn't answer my question as to who the fuck you are, though. Or what you want. Are the other scions here?
Ah, that is a question with no simple answer.
Oh, for fuck's
But all
sake.
shall be explained in due course.
What do you mean?
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity.
Okay. Feels weird not being in Hydaelyn or in Eorzea.
It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes.
Is this where the Ashians are from? Are the Ashians from here?
Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
Okay. You still haven't told me who you are, though.
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Alright. So where's the Crystal Tower here as well? Because I thought the Crystal Tower was an Allergam thing. At least in this game. Anyway. I don't know. There you go. That was worrying. That was a worryingly long loading time. Ooh, pretty. I like it here. It's pretty. Ooh.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
You've got weird pets. Northland. I think that's it. I like it here though. It's cool. It's pretty. Come on, load. Game. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Again, I swear the Crystarium is the name of the leveling up system from Final Fantasy 13. Is it? Crystarium, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh. Oh, we got the orchestration roll for the main theme already. That's actually really surprising. That's really early. Oh, I already have a deep gold blade. Okay. City of the First. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem in order. Aye. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its precedent. Oh, and its predicament. I can read. Oh. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Well, that's convenient that those are still a thing. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. Well, that's fucking convenient. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. Okay. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you'll find a collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman Katniss, one of the people I should like you to meet. Okay. Another is Moren. To reach him and his Cabinet of Curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along and down until you've come to the large doors at the end of the path. Okay. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts in the city, and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear! Ah! Puns! Very good. I can see the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world were unaware of the existence of other stars, and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you've finished making your rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the centre of town. Until then. Alright. I don't know if I trust him, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, there's a tune. Oh, HUD board. Run, 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 run. A tune! By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of ether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable, and should allow teleportation to etherites in the source. Again, convenient. I get it. I get it. It's because, you know, be a bit of a dick move in terms of an MMO to just be like, yeah, no, while you're in this expansion, you just can't go back to all the other places. Well, hope you finished off all the stuff that you had to do in the other places. Yeah, let's be honest, if this was a traditional Final Fantasy game, this would be a point of no return area. Hello! Oh! It's a very Allergan looking node thing. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. Hello. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. So, how are there Elizons here? Like, isn't it convenient how all of the characters here, except for the Viera, like we haven't come across Viera except for the ones from the Dancer quest, and also the ones from Ivalice as well, actually, now I think about it. But aside from that, all of the people here are races that are on Eorzea. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen to find sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sinniches come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized too. Thanks to us and the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make the city life possible. This is a place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Aye. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Ulmoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labour, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? Well, the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. Cool. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence. Pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up. With the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city's stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among them swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never yet let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. Oh, that's good. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've got to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catless. I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mine. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Your exchange with Cutlass has taught you about life in the Crystarium. Cool. Sprint. I want to be able to do the hunts. I'm sure those will be a lot later. Jump! Ah, my knees! Run, 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 run. Jump! I think that's a thought. Or some brain. I think I've done it. Yes, I have done it. Okay, cool. Cool. Just wanted to make sure I had the fish from the Moogle treasure trove thing. I think I have all of the unique stuff outside of one of the music girls now. Possibly. I don't know. What's this place? New to the city, friend? A spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Ah, Rogadin. No, you're not a Rogadin, you're what are the lion people called? I don't remember. Welcome. My name's Bragi and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for elves such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry, did you say elves? Hey, something wrong? No? Let's see if we can straighten us out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a human. And the taller one is an elf, like you. That sturdy individual over there is a Galgent. So that's the Rogadens. Whilst the one with the horns is a Dron. And then you have the large scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zun. Okay. Interesting. Which is apparently not the name that you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. From the same place as a weird hooded chap. Ah, the same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years. Despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry. Should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Your exchange with Bragi has taught you about the people of the First. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. Sprint time! Draw my sword. Because in my brain, if you have the weapon out, you go faster. I actually don't know if that is the case. No, it doesn't change it. It doesn't change the speed. It doesn't change the sprint speed at all. It just looks a bit cooler. Now, will we... Oh, hang on. Aethernet. This is the Aethernet shard, then that's on my map. Oh, it must be above me. Okay. Whoa. Pretty. Time to attune. Cabinet of Curiosity. It's a big library. Oh. Oh, it's cool. This is pretty. Hello. Excuse me, sir. You recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and, well... ahem. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? No. My apologies. Literature is something of a obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles of the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few can do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. Fair enough. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? May I have a spot of academic research? No, I'm new to the area and the weird hooded guys sent me over. Oh, so you have an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives, so I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Bit rude, but alright. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable. On with the lesson then. It's alright, I'm quite capable of reading myself, although it might not be an Eorzean. Oh, we have a map. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. Ah. So we go very Final Fantasy 3 with this shit. Okay. In the wake of this tainted deed, the light began to pour into the world, as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease, until the day an enormous, this blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigour, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Oh. Oh dear. Yet, when it seemed that all would be lost, a saviour appeared before us. The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and the approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone spared the fate of Eurasia. Convenient. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. I wonder if these are the trial bosses. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. Dear. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Ooh. Okay. I wanted to see if they could tell me about, like, more ancient stuff. Ah, my knees! Sprint time! There's another Aether right down there. Not that I can see. Doesn't seem to be one on my map, so I guess not. Go, 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 go. There is, however, one over here. Yes. Haha. A tune. Woo. Jump. And there's another Aethernet shard over here, which we need to attune to. Attune. Lovely. Hey, buddy. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Yes, actually. Life in the Crystarium, the Flood of Light, and the peoples of the First. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted the details were sparse. The structure is in fact the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the First in its entirety. Okay. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds. Something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival has served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Okay. In what way? You've done as I requested, and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain, and explained what has befallen your comrades. Yes! Please do! This is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters. However, I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that my guard knows to admit you. The tower gate lies open then. Oh wait! Grontier! Yeah, Grontier's a thing, isn't he? Or she? I'm not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual resided in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best that we focus on the present. I have a new suspicion as to who that guy is now. I hadn't even thought about Grontier. Maybe. If it's Grontier, then it's a lot more that I trust him all of a sudden. If not, then we'll see. We'll see if trust can be gained. Ah, Final Fantasy III music. Yes.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
Okay.
I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Okay.
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
Okay.
In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Well, again, that's very convenient.
As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelt here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Jesus.
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Alright. So where are they then?
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
That actually makes me even more think that's Gruntier. If Gruntier came here at the end of the Crystal Tower raids back in the Realm Reborn, if time is weird here, it's entirely possible that he's been here for like centuries. I don't.
As they were not the object of my summons, the transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Okay.
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not.
Oh.
Much as it grieves me, they are stranded, unable to return.
So that's the storyline then. We're gonna get them back one by... So we're gonna go find them one by one, and then find a way to get them home, and then something will happen that will lead into Endwalker. We're gonna find a way to save them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least.
And then we gave up.
As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
What vision?
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass.
Ah.
In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
So that's Endwalker.
Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Oh. Okay.
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
God, it's always weird whenever they show Urianger without, like, the hood up.
Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and heal from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity.
Ah, yeah. So that's the trial bosses then.
Considering the circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home.
I mean, that would be helpful, if you could.
What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Take the hood off. Take off the hood. I'll see you keep that promise.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have
Weird
to
grayscale ass looking motherfucker.
Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Okay. I still don't trust this guy. I've been betrayed too many times in this game. I don't trust him. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Alright. Still don't trust him. Still don't trust him. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. There's one of three things. Either he's Gruntier, or he's another character that we met previously but forgotten about, or he's not, but he's still a nice guy, or he's going to betray us in the end. Or he's a character that we've already met and forgotten about, and that will be like, oh my god, it's a previous villain. Hello, magic. Sin and Zoom, what do you think? It's pretty.
This is the Musica Universalis.
It's pretty, I like
commercial
it.
heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Okay. So it works just the same as every other market in the game.
Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Again, that's mighty convenient, but alright.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice.
Well, that's
From what
mighty
Yashtona tells me,
convenient.
a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough, not to matter.
Again, mighty convenient.
Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Hmm? Oh, Allagan shit. I thought he was talking about the cash register for a moment there. But yeah, it's tombstones.
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. you shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld.
I mean, I can teleport. You said I could just go home.
Kerm Sin?
Oh.
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm.
I hate this character. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting fucking Navi flashbacks. just immediately it's like, oh no. Oh no, Navi.
Means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift?
Yes.
How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
I can't tell if it's male voice or female voice.
But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
No, yeah, that sounds like a woman actually.
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Neat!
From this moment forth I will be your Isnefis, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other.
Okay.
Raise your hand.
And squish.
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Yeah, send a message over to Taru, please.
Consider it done.
Okie dokie.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
I want to go explore. There's only like 40 minutes left of the stream. I want to go explore. It's only a short stream today because I have to be up for work tomorrow. As a result of your pact with Feo Ul, you now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while in the fast. Okay. First dungeon is a banger. I very much doubt that we're going to be getting into the dungeon today. Because I'm imagining that the first dungeon is like at minimum level 71. I don't know how many level 70 quests there are. So yeah, no dungeon tonight. No dungeon tonight. I was never planning on getting into a dungeon tonight. If I do another stream of this on Friday, then we will probably do the first dungeon then. Depending on how many quests are between us and it. I don't know. there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You will have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. Okay, so this is the inn for this area then. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular rain, in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all the practical concerns. Hey. Thank you for answering my call, Black Skull. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Okay. Hello. Pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Sure. So, to continue this quest, you must log out. You must log out of the game to continue the quest. Isn't it convenient how all the stuff looks and works the same in this other dimension? Ooh, pretty. Oh, hello, Warrior of Darkness. How are you doing, buddy?
I know you. You're the Warrior of Light from the Source.
Yep, kicked your ass 2 expansions ago. Ready for round 2? Warrior of Darkness. How's it going, bud?
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness.
Imagine if they did that in expansion with the 13-hour cubes. Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't have... Well, hopefully it won't be, you know, like it was when Endwalker launched, where not only Endwalker launched, but also World of Warcraft fucked itself with Battle for Azeroth. So, I mean, hopefully they're expecting to have a mass player surge again, but we'll see. This guy was from Hezbollah. Yes, he was. The Warrior of Darkness and his whole group were introduced back in the post-game for Heavensward. That's when they first appeared. Like the post-game for Heavensward is basically about getting back the remaining Scions. There's 3 stories in the post-game for Heavensward. There's the getting back the remaining missing Scions who weren't found at the end by the end of Heavensward. There's dealing with the Dragonsong War and Nidhogg and all that, and then dealing with this guy and the other Warriors of Darkness, which then leads into Ilberd summoning Shinryu, which then goes into Stormblood. Basically, this guy is a combination of this guy and Xenos. Basically manipulated Ilberd. If I remember correctly, they're the ones behind Shinryu being summoned. I know the Emperor was behind, Xenos. I know he was behind Shinryu being summoned. I don't remember if the Warrior of Darkness was actually involved, but basically Warrior of Darkness was working with the Ashians to fuck up the Warrior of Light, and Orianche pretended to betray the Scions to essentially mess with Darkness's plans.
My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
Hello, Ardbert. Nice to meet you.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source. And tried to hasten their god's damned ardor.
Yeah, basically they go on a massive, like, icon hunting spree. And fuck up Ravener and Bismarck.
I remember when we fell. Defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrand.
Norvrand! Okay, that's how you pronounce it. Good to know.
Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened to Minfilia.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
I'm gonna be honest, dude, I just got here.
100 years. 100 long years.
So are you a ghost, or... So that's a yes, then.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
Shouldn't have tried to fuck up my home then, should ya? You twat. What you get?
I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
I felt like having a vacation after I kicked your ass.
You were summoned to save the First.
Yep.
Waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it.
Alright.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, buddy, I'm only here for my friends. Like, I really could give less of a toss about what happens here. I'm just here for the
But if
silence.
fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light.
Okay.
But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Alright, Ardbert. So what role are you going to play in all of this? Oh, time to log out. Gotta get that Gotta get that EXP bonus. You know, gotta get that well-rested EXP bonus. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to dye my outfit. I need to make it white. That's something I need to do. Need to remember to do that between now and next stream. And now we wait. There we go. Alright. Speak with the Crystal Exarch of the Ocular. How many more? Hang on. I'm not actually looking up spoilers, I'm just seeing when the first dungeon is. First dungeon, I'm assuming it will be level 71. I mean, it's that or it'll be a trial at level 71, he says. So, yes, level 71 is the first dungeon. There is a grand total of 18 quests between us and it. Oh, it's split on the looks of it. Alright, that's cool. That's coolie beans. That's very coolie beans. So yeah, we are not doing that dungeon tonight. We are not doing that dungeon tonight. But if we do a long stream of this on Friday, possibly. Again, it depends how long it takes us to get through those 18 quests. So we'll either do it, we'll do it either on Friday again if we do a stream on Friday, or we'll do it 2 weeks from now, possibly. I don't know. I probably will do streams on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, which means that I will be doing 7 streams in a row. Yay! But it'll make up for the fact that I'm only doing 2-hour streams for the next, well, for tonight, today, and tomorrow and Thursday. And then I've also got, no, and I'm also not going to be streaming next week, except for next Thursday. There will be a stream next Thursday. So it will be a late one. Or maybe that won't be, I don't know. I don't know. Undecided. Undecided what I'm going to be doing next week. All I know is I won't be doing a stream on Tuesday or Wednesday because I'm doing stuff for the family. But I will... Well, I might do a stream on Thursday. Next Thursday, I don't know yet.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
We'll probably finish off this quest and then call it a night, actually. Haven't thought about it because I am tired. I know it's only been a short one, but I was... Well, I might... well, depends on when this cutscene is. I don't know. I had a ghostly visitor. You didn't warn me that there were ghosts.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
I will.
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Actually, his voice sounds a lot like Alpha Node. Are you Alpha Node? I'm gonna guess you're not Alpha Node. Oh, we have a map. Oh.
This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Okay.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Hey.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Okay.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
Of course.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Okay.
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement.
Okay.
Alize, meanwhile, travelled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Fair.
So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
I get a mount? Okay. I want a new mount.
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred.
Yes.
He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Ooh.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
I'm sure they will too, to be fair. He is a major character. He's one of the Scions. Can't get rid of him. No matter how hard I try with some of them. One day Alphino will be killed off. One day. Okay, so I'm guessing... Can I do... Can I alternate between the two? Or do I have to do one whole quest line and then I come back and do the other one? I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the wiki. I'm guessing there's just, you do both the quest lines. You find both Alphino and Alize, and then you go into and then that's the level 70 quests. In search of Alphino, or in search of Alize. See, I want to do both at the same time, just so I can unlock both areas. Almanag is nicer, but Chlorosa has the better story. So the one that has the better story is the one that involves the character that I don't like. That's not... Okay, right. I do like Alphino. It's just, of all the Scions, Alphino is by far my least favorite. Well, of the main Scions. I know there's other Scions where it's like... Arenvold is a Scion. He's not a fucking Scion, but he's a Scion. I like Hori Boulder and stuff like that. Not technically Scions. But it's like... I'm talking of the main Scions, like the main... What would be if this was an actual Final Fantasy game? I say actual Final Fantasy game like it's not. But, if it was one that's not an MMO, what would be the actual party? So, Alphino, Alize, Thancred, Ishtola, Urianger, Well, Oriole maybe would be in the party. I don't know. Kryl, I guess, could be one. Maybe. I don't know. Tataru isn't a scion. Tataru isn't a scion. Also, Tataru is the best. Tataru is top tier. Tataru is best waifu. She's the meat shield. No, she's the final boss. There was a difference. How can you say such horrible things about Tataru? I've just never really forgiven Alpha Node for the post game in A Realm Reborn. Also, I just found him so fucking insufferable in A Realm Reborn and early Heaven's Ward, as like he's just constantly fucking there, and it's like, oh my god, go away. Like, why? Why do I always get saddled with you? Why do I never get to do quests with Fencrit? We like Fencrit. Like, of all the main ones, Fencrit might be my favourite. It's either Fencrit may do Alpha Node that sets a better precedence for the world. Could do. But you're saying that the music... I like Alizé. I do prefer Alizé of the two of them. And also you're saying that the music in the area that Alizé is in is better. But I'm assuming I have to do both. Anyway. I'm assuming it doesn't really matter. Do I have to finish one of their quest lines and then I come back and do the other one? Or can I alternate between the two? Or what? Is that yes, I do one and then I come back and do... Finish then do the other. Ah, okay. 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 But they're fairly quick. Oh, okay. We will go with... I mean, I could always roll a dice. That's not my dice case, that's my glasses case. Can you tell that I'm really fucking tired? Oh, it's been a long 48 hours. I mean, we could always come back to this. Like, we're not going to go for much longer. We could always come back to this on Friday. We could go do something else for a bit. How long is that Nintendo Direct? Let me have a look. How long is the Nintendo Direct that they showed? Hang on, bear with me. The Nintendo Direct is... Where? Well, that can't be right. A lot of them are saying that was like 2 hours. Jesus. I can't even find the actual Nintendo Direct. I'm just seeing reactions and stuff. Oh, here we go. It's 42 minutes. When watch it with friends who have a dip and throw up. I mean, I'm gonna watch it after the stream anyway. We'll watch it before I go to bed. Go to Alizé Zone. We can end on the music of the zone. It's the best song in this expansion. Could do. Could do. And it will give me a opportunity to, like, start level grinding, I guess. Whoops. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna roll a dice on a. We're gonna treat it like a D3. On a 1 through 3, we're gonna do the We're gonna do the Alizé. We're gonna do what you suggested. On a 4, 5, or 6, we're gonna do reactions to the Nintendo Direct. Go! Alright. We've ended it with the Alizé music. Which, to be fair, does mean that I get to go to bed earlier. Because I doubt this cutscene's I doubt it's going to take us 50 minutes to get to where... to get to the new location. Rolling dice. So does that mean I'm not allowed to roll for loot if we do a dungeon? So we're doing Alizé, yeah? You're saying Alizé is better music. With better area. But not as good story. Alright. That's fine. We'll do the Alphinaud story afterwards. If the Alphinaud is a better story, then yay. Ready to depart for this place. Fuck it. So we'll be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was, repeatedly. I get new mount though. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at Amora launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Oh! I can also just take the search for Alphinaud quest as well. I mean, I could just get both areas unlocked. But no, we won't do that. We won't do that. We'll do it the way that the game clearly kind of wants us to, and that makes a bit more sense story-wise, where we don't alternate between the two of them. Are there any, like, I'm assuming there's no, like, dungeons or trials or anything like that I'd have to queue for during them. Oh, we have side quests unlocked as well. Holy shit. Hunts! Change of plan, we go get fucking hunts unlocked. Gimme, 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 gimme. Give me those hunts. No more class quests from this expansion onwards. Yeah, there are. It said. No, but when I finished the class quests in Stormblood, it pops up saying the next class quest can be undertaken, but you have to do the role quest for it and yeah, be in Shadowbringers. Right? What is this then? They all have one. Like, I know the crafter and gatherer ones don't, but like, that's obviously the role quests. It's been a while, I don't remember super well, but I know they said making quest lines for every class was too tedious. I mean, yeah. To be honest, I can, like, a lot of them, it's like, from level, like, even at the end of the Realm Reborn, with, like, the base ones, it's like, oh, well, you're now just the best of whatever the fuck class we're doing. Like, you are the paladin. And it's like, Heaven's Ward, it's like, become the paladin again. Like, become the one true paladin for a second time. In order to be eligible for the quest nuts to you must have met the following requirements. You must have completed the side quest Late and Dangerous. You must have completed the main quest Travelers of Northland. So who's that pointing me to then? I am stood where the person should be. The end of the Dark Knight quest line is good. Some of the only story I've read. Dark Knight is good. Dark Knight is good. Dragoon is interesting because the Realm Reborn Dragoon questline is what introduced Estenian, which was really weird having started out as Dragoon, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Estenian is now a main character. Well, does that work? Does that happen for any of the other job quest characters? And it's like, no. As far as I'm aware, anyway. Outside of like the ones where like actual mage characters show up. The whole world, though it's fair bit smaller than it used to be, so as far as streams go, it's a lot more realistic than you might think. But danger still lurks in every corner and around every bend. Even so, this sinner's got nerves of steel. He's a born explorer. Irelaf. There's no land too distant or place too forbidden, aye. What is that I spy poking out of your pack? A log, if I am not mistaken. Give it over, if you would. Okay. What is this? Aha, I thought so. A record of fantastic vistas and unforgettable sights. Oh, you're the sightseeing log, motherfucker. Alright, I don't care. I don't care. I'll read the main story and everything. I don't care about the sightseeing log. I do the sightseeing log stuff when I come across it, but I don't go out of my way to find it. Leave quests. Just craft a shit. Well, while I'm here, I may as well. I'll just go alchemist. Okay. Blah blah blah. Yeah, this we don't need to read. Stuff we don't need to read. Where's... Oh yeah, also, again, every time I go into my crafter, I forget that I don't have the chicken hat for it. Because I change the gear on these a lot more often than I do my main ones. Where's the samurai gone? There it is. Ah, so that's the quest that I have to complete in order to unlock the hunts. Nuts to you. Oh, Aethernet. Go to the Aethernet. Yeah. What's the housing district here like? Is it pretty? Hello? If you're looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Here you go. Have a letter. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in our man, are ya? And I shall be your guide. He's about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Sure. All set? Then off to the Unforgotten Sands we go. You can now travel to the Amarang. Speak with the hard-worked Amaro tamer to fly to the desert. You can use your ether compass to assist with locating ether currents in new regions. Yep, we know how ether compasses work, thank you very much. Let's have a look then. What is this place like?
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Oh, it's like a weird chicken thing.
And so it might still be.
With a camel's face.
Were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Oh, I'm looking forward to having them as an actual mount. Whoa. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I do quite like the music. I want to have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. How do I zoom in? Oh yes. Oh. Oh, I like his face. Nope. Nope. Hang on. Oh yeah, scroll up. Nope. What did I do? I thought scroll lock. Hang on. Is it numlock? Nope. All of them just alt tab out basically. End? Nope. I know it's one of these. Page down? Nope. Page down and page up. Do zoom. I don't know. I don't remember what the key is to get rid of the thing. I like him. I really like him. He's like a camel with wings. Ah, he's actually quite cute. I'm looking forward to getting them as a mount. You know, do your eye with scroll lock or by pressing LB and back on the gamepad. Yeah, that's what I'm pressing. Scroll lock. But it just tabs out. I don't know why. I don't know. My hair's getting too long. Interesting. Anyway, on to Polar. Let's just beeline for that aetheryte. What the fuck are you? Oh, I want them as a mount. I want a a giant armadillo as a mount. Please tell me you can get a mount of them. Please. Oh yeah, I can't fly now. Yeah, no, I can't. Whoa! Yeah, Nobunaga Uematsu went pretty fucking hardcore with his last ever soundtrack. Fucking hell. I know he did Final Fantasy VII remake stuff, but it's Final Fantasy VII. Does that count? I like you. You're really cool. You're like a giant bit of broccoli. Whoa. Oh, it's so weird not being able to fly. I don't like it. Need to find those ether currents. I'm gonna explode. I'm just gonna beeline straight for the aether, right? Can you turn off the mounted music for this expansion? Yeah, since we only ever use the polar bear. Absolutely. That's under system, isn't it? Is that in the system? There you go. I like having it enabled so that way when I get a new mount I can hear what song it plays. But no, absolutely. Since we only really use the polar bear, we can definitely have that enabled. Ooh. Ooh, I like the music here. Yeah, I like the music in this expansion. This is a very good soundtrack. This is a very good soundtrack. As I keep saying, Nobunaga Uematsu clearly went pretty fucking hard for his final soundtrack for Final Fantasy. At least for now. Again, aside from remake, I know he did the stuff for Final Fantasy VII remake. And obviously there's stuff, well, I say obviously, I haven't played Rebirth, but I'm going on the assumption that there's there's music from Final Fantasy VII in Rebirth. So obviously he's credited in on the soundtrack for Rebirth, I'm assuming. If not, what the fuck? Oh! Ether current! Get it. Get the ether current. Cool. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna finish it here for the evening. But as I said, I might do another stream on Friday. I might not. I will let you guys know that at the end of the Final Fantasy VII stream on Thursday. As to what my plans are. If I don't do stream of it on Friday, then we will come back to this in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, because no streams next week. But before I go, there is one final thing that I have to do. Yeah, I know, Rip, I know it's short stream. I know it's short stream tonight, but D&D yesterday, I'm tired, I need an early night, and yeah, it was been a long day at work today, so I need an early night. So, yeah. Well, I say early night. Around 11 o'clock. Right. Let me just have a quick look. FF14. Armadillo. Slippery armadillo mount. Can I have an armadillo as a mount? I'm hoping the answer is yes. Oh, it has a blue mage spell. The enemy was added in patch 6.45, apparently only for the purpose of providing a blue mage spell. Interesting. Okay, let's just try armadillo mount. I want it. I want that mount. No, it doesn't look like you can have him as a mount. I'm calling bullshit on that. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, folks. Anyway. So, who shall we raid? Ooh, Randover is live. Randover is live. No mount, but there is a minion. I think I might have the minion. I think I might already have the armadillo minion. I think I might have got him on the market board. Possibly. I don't know. I'd have to double check. I would have to double check my list of minions. In fact, actually, I can do that, actually. Collection list, 5IC14. Where are the mounts that I've got? Where are the mounts that I've got? Where are the mounts? Not mounts, minion. Minion. I do not. He is in a dungeon. Either a dungeon or through Eureka. I need to actually do some Eureka shit. I haven't even touched that since I unlocked it. Anyway, folks. I'm gonna head off to bed because, as I said, I am fucking knackered. As I keep saying, might do another Final Fantasy 14 stream Friday afternoon. Might not. Depends how I'm feeling come Friday, but I will let you guys know that. If not during this Final Fantasy 7 stream on Thursday, then I will let you guys know about it on Friday through the socials and stuff. And I'll obviously post on the socials if I am streaming, because it's unusual for me to stream on Friday. I don't think I've ever streamed on Friday. Definitely not since COVID. But yes, so tomorrow we will be doing some more Baldur's Gate 3 stuff for a couple hours, same time as this, and then Thursday we'll be doing some more Final Fantasy 7. And as I keep saying, no streams on next Tuesday or Wednesday because I'm doing family shit, but I will most likely do a stream next Thursday. I might not. I probably won't actually. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. So, I will hand you guys on over to Rant.over now. If you guys haven't followed him, do so. He is a lovely bloke. Great variety streamer. He is currently doing some GTA 5 today. I think he's still working his way through the story mode, which I think might be the first time he's ever played it. So, yeah, give him some love, give him a follow if you haven't already, because, as I say, he is a lovely guy. Absolutely lovely guy. So, yeah. Have a lovely evening, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna go bed. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.